Hi, welcome to today's Power Flow. For today's practice, all you are going to need is the mat, a little space to move. You might want a blanket for a little extra cushioning on your knees if you typically use that, but otherwise we'll just be working with our bodies. You can start in a 90-90 position. So facing the top of your mat, right shin parallel to the short edge of the mat, left shin parallel to the long edge of the mat. Then walk your hands forward just as far as feels good, keeping both of your hips anchored towards the mat, allowing yourself to fold forward. Give yourself a few rounds of breath here. Use your next inhale to lift out of that shape, and then shifting your feet, this time left foot parallel with the short edge of the mat, right foot parallel with the long edge. Walk your hands forward. Breathing here, starting into that shape. Just realized I was having a great hair day, so I had a few pieces out framing my face, but it is a power flow, so we're gonna get a little sweaty. I better tuck those guys back. You can walk your hands back into your body, and then shifting to a tabletop position. You can just roll over your shins or make your way there, however is most comfortable. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale to round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 2 more rounds at your pace of breath. Pausing in a neutral spine when that's complete. And then extending left leg long behind you. Toes can rest on the mat. Just give yourself a few moments here, rocking back and forth. Press into that heel, and then crown of the head reaches forward, stretching out that calf just a tiny bit. Then you can spin your right knee perpendicular, so toes will be off the mat. Lift your left arm, modified side plank. Option to stay right here. Press into your hand, foot, knee, feeling that base. Or we'll start to bring in some gate pulses. So lifting with your core, right arm reaches overhead, left arm towards toes. Can work here for just a few rounds. Inhales draw you up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale to reach. Once more wherever you are. And then pausing with that hand on the mat. Side crunches. Left elbow comes to left knee and then extends long. Keeping those toes lifted the whole time. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the foot, reach your arm, and then hands to the mat. Walk your hands in front of you, so you'll be on the side of your mat. Tuck your back toes, sink your hips back for half childs, half planters. 1 round of breath here. Then rock forward once more, returning to that typical tabletop. Extend your right leg long behind you this time. Toes on the mat, rocking out that calf. Then pausing in stillness. Knee spins perpendicular, so left toes off the mat. Right arm reaches towards the sky. Modified side plank on this side. Bringing in those gate pulses. Inhale, lift up, reach overhead. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, back to the mat. 2 more rounds wherever you are. And then pausing with your hand on the mat. Bringing in those side crunches, right knee to right elbow. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the foot, hands back to the mat. Walk them in front of you once more, tucking those left toes. Sink your hips back for half child's. Breathe here. Then rock forward back to tabletop. Take your right foot off the mat, or right knee rather, and then step it between your hands for low lunge. Inhale, lift. Engage your core here. Fingertips reach. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Then tucking your back toes, hands to the mat. You can start to shift your hips back towards your heel, walking your hands with you. Breathing in this half splits. 1 round here, heart pulls towards your toes, long spine. Then rock forward to low lunge once more. Right knee back to the mat, other side. Left knee lifts off the mat. Then plant it between your hands, lifting your fingertips. Once more, active in the core here, active in our glutes and low body. Hands to the mat. Tucking your back toes if they're not tucked already. Shift your weight back, half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana, toes to the sky, heart and chest pulls towards the toes. Rocking forward once more. Return to tabletop, and then hands forward about a handprint, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Give yourself a few moments here pedaling out your down dog. First down dog of practice, maybe first down dog of the day. Then starting to build some heat. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink back for downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, back to down dog. You can keep with that motion, or if you'd like to add on from plank, sink back to a half child's. So kind of like you're back to down dog, but you're sinking your hips towards your heels, bending your knees, and then rock it forward. Still keeping that core engagement, but bringing in some low body strength. We'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing in plank. Hips up and back, down dog once more. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot outside of right hand for lizard. Breathe here. Step left foot up to meet right, Malasana squat. Sink your hips down. Plant your hands. Left foot steps back for lizard. Right foot back for down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step that left foot outside of left hand. Breathe here. Shift your weight forward. Right foot meets. Lower your hips. Malasana squat. Hands to the mat. Right foot steps back to lizard. Left foot back to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, fold all the way through. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, fold all the way through. This time, plant your hands. Step back to plank. Inhale and plank. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Pull your heart through. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Lift into crescent. Lower your back knee to hover above the mat. We'll hold here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat, step back to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank on the toes. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Lift to crescent. Lowering that back knee to hover. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. 5 rounds of breath here. You can use inhale to rock forward to plank. Exhale for down dog or those like froggy squats. What do we want to call those? Inhale forward. Exhale back. Working with your pace of breath. Whatever movement feels good for you. I like these kind of squat version. If I'm starting to get a little lackadaisical in my core, it just brings a little more engagement for me. One more breath. Pausing with hips up and back. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Setting up for chair, sink your hips down and back. From chair, lift your heels off the mat. Gently lower them down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause with your heels lowered. Then shifting your weight towards your left foot. Right foot lifts off the mat. Flex your right toes. Figure 4 chair. So right ankle rests on left knee. Right knee presses towards the mat. Option to stay right here. This is challenging. This strengthens that left leg. Or you can bring in some crescent toe taps. So you'll bring right foot behind you, tap your toe, back to the center. Tap your toe, back to center. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing with foot extended. Press into your heel, lift for crescent. Hands to heart center. Keep your hips low. Shift back to chair pose. Bringing in those pulses once more. Heels off the mat, back to the mat. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels to the mat. Shift weight towards your right foot. Left foot lifts off the mat, finding that figure 4 chair. Flex your left toes. Left knee encouraged towards the mat. Again, you can stay right here. This really strengthens our right leg. Adding a little movement, little challenge. Toe taps. Left toes behind you. Back to center. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing with foot extended. Press into the ball of that back foot. Heel reaches back. Hands to center. Shift your weight forward for chair. Hips stay nice and low. Start to sink your hips towards your heels. Heels might come off the mat here for toe stand. One round of breath just as low as is available for you. Keeping your heels lifted. Return to that chair position. Heels to the mat, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Inhale and plank. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe here. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Warrior two. We'll be here for a moment, so really set up your base. Pressing into the blade edge of that back foot. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle, left arm overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, right arm overhead. Inhale, left arm overhead. Return to warrior two. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg, turn your toes. Pull your heels in, sink your hips down for goddess. Now hanging here for just a moment, I'll demonstrate. You're gonna sink down for a goddess squat and then turn to the ball of that back foot, lower to a lunge. Return to center for a squat. Hips and toes face forward, lowering to a lunge. Starting and working at your pace. I never know what to do with my hands. Like Will Ferrell over here. So just whatever feels best for you. Just making sure that your toes and hips are tracking in the same direction. So when you're forward on the mat, hips are forward. Sinking to squats, and then hips are back. We'll hold here for a little bit longer. Start counting here at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, make your way back to goddess. Maybe feel out that base once more. Straighten your legs, turn your toes, facing the long edge of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, turn your toes. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat, so in a low lunge. We'll bring in some lunge switches. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7. If this is ever too difficult to get that space, you can do one foot at a time. Probably like 3, 2, 1. Front foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands, warrior two on the other side. Whew, catching my breath here. Feel into that base. So once more, blade edge of the back foot, arms at shoulder height. Nice bend in that front knee. Inhale, left palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior, left arm overhead. Extended side angle, right arm overhead. Back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg, turn your toes, pull your heels in. We won't be here as long, but sinking down to goddess. Once again, taking in those goddess squats and lunges. Hips sink down, pivot. Hips sink down, pivot. Be here for about 30 seconds. I'll catch my breath with you guys and then get started on some counting. So again, making sure that you're protecting those knees, hips tracking towards the front, and then the back. Figure out what to do with your hands. My goodness. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing back in goddess. Maybe adjusting that stance if it got a little sloppy. Straighten your legs, turn your toes, long edge of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Turn your toes, walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Low lunge switches. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front foot steps back. Inhale and plank. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Give yourself 3 rounds of breath here. Checking if you can lengthen that inhale and exhale if breath is starting to get choppy. Just a little more core work here. Rock forward to plank. Lower down to your forearms. Then walking your toes in for dolphin. Hips lift tall. Breathe here. Walk your toes back out. Keep your core engaged, hips lifted. Then we'll do a 10 count of knee taps. So right knee taps down, and then left knee. Keeping those hips as level as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees and hips lower. Lift your heart for Sphinx. Breathe here. Oh man. Heart lifts, crown of the head lifts, low body softens. From this Sphinx position, hands press into the mat. Shift your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. Just a few rounds of breath here. Deepening those inhales and exhales. And then lifting your head and heart out of that shape. You can sweep your heels out from under you. Coming to a diamond shape first. So soles of the feet pressed together. Little space between your heels and your body. So more space than a butterfly shape. Inhale, lift your heart, long spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands can rest on toes. In some bodies, it feels good to bring your forearms under your shins, pulling you a little deeper. If that's not your body, hands just come right back to toes. Again, whatever's best for you. You're welcome to try it out, and you're always welcome to change your mind. Noticing that breath start to slow. Use your next round of breath to lift out of that posture once more. Legs can extend long in front of you. Finding staff pose. We'll take an active stance into this first. So fingertips lift, toes flex back towards your face, long spine. Then not fully coming into the pose. Hinge forward, fingertips reach over your toes, pushing as far forward as you can. Inhale, draw back up. Exhale, reach forward once more, really active here. Inhale, draw back up. Last round, exhale, reach forward as far as you can. Inhale, hands fall where they may. Allow the spine to round. Hands can rest on toes, ankles, or calf, whatever feels best for you. Just a few rounds of breath here. Next, inhale, draw yourself out of this shape. Planting soles of the feet to the mat. You can shift your hips forward, lower down to your back body. Taking a moment here, pressing both soles of the feet into the mat, and then lifting your knees up towards your chest. Hands come to the feet for happy baby. Hands might grab outer edges of the feet, maybe your heels or the back of your thighs. Whatever allows you to access this shape. Giving yourself just a few rounds of breath here. Use your next inhale to draw your knees to your chest. Soles of the feet back to the mat. Arms can come out to a T or a cactus shape. Shift your hips just a bit to the right. Allow your knees to fall to the left. Gaze drifts over that right shoulder. Encouraging yourself here with each exhale to lengthen it by just a count. Not rushing your breath through that process. Next round of breath, you draw back to center. Hips shift to the left. Knees fall to the right. Gaze can drift over that left shoulder. So again, just lengthening that breath. Good signal to our body, it's time to slow down. Slowly drawing yourself to center once more. Knees can hug into chest, arms wrap around your shins. Pull your forehead up, a nice little yogi hug. Exhale, extend into Shavasana. Legs extend long, arms extend long. Allow yourself to take up space here. Allow yourself to be heavy. Reminding ourselves that this pose is just as important as any other shape we took today. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Body can remain still. If it feels good and it's available to you today, you're welcome to stay in this place of rest. If it's time to close out your practice, you might start by gently wiggling fingers and toes, maybe rolling out wrists and ankles, Or even a good morning stretch, fingertips overhead, toes opposite direction. Then when you're ready, guide yourself to a fetal position on whichever side feels best for you, before gently pressing up to a comfortable, easy seat. We'll close with a collective breath. Inhale, reach your fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands back to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for being part of this rad community. I hope you have a beautiful day.